Hey everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. Today we have Shenron from Dragon Ball Z. So, just the original Shenron. So, I'm going to try and fit in his whole body. So there's a lot of twists and turns and stuff. So, we'll give it a go. We'll give it our best shot. Landscape paper. Use a pencil and an eraser. You can always do black ink on top of your pencil. Sketch it out lightly. Hit pause if we go too fast, right? So, start with his head, okay, and his eyes. So center point of my page is about here. We'll just come up. His head is kind of slightly over to the left because he got all these arms over here. So I just wanted to fit that in, right? So we'll start with the tick for his eyebrow. So we'll go up, around to there. This sort of curving, bumping line, right? Kind of curves up and down and up around the other side. To there. And then his eye, so big red eyes, right? So down, up to here. And then down around on the other side, same sort of thing. Doesn't have to be the exact same on both sides. Roughly like that. So, then, right, so he's got a snout coming across here. A little line down the middle. And then his mouth. Curving up and down. Around to there. Then he has a nostril. Curves around like so. Curves around like that. So, all teeth down around here. So we have like a big one here, like underneath his eye. It's like a big one. Like so, and then they come across like so. And then his mouth sort of comes down from here around like so, up to the other tooth on this side. That. And then we have teeth down here. Big ones. And then a couple of small ones just down here. And then we have a row of teeth on either side, go back up into the back of his mouth. And where do we stop? No, it goes the whole way. Back up there. And up this way as well. There you go. So he does have like these big huge whiskers, but I think, what'll I do? I think we'll draw his body first before we'll add those whiskers maybe last, because it kind of has to go across certain parts of his body. Right, so we'll just do like his head. So it comes around. It's like his skin. Comes around his mouth. Up around here. Joins that section here. And then same thing again, sort of on this side around, down to there. And then the green skin comes out this side. So he's got yellow skin down here and green skin up here. It's like two different sections. Okay, it goes in. And then it goes out to where the horns come out the top of his head. Sort of there. Same thing on this side. Like so. And then he's got like these cheek lines just here. And some lines under his eyes. Up this way. Oh yeah, and his tongue. So then his horns look kind of wooden. They're kind of short and stumpy, so it comes out here. And then we have a different section that way. And then another section goes up this way. And we go up, across, and down. And I think there's a little bit sticking out back here. And then on this side, not the same on both sides, different. It's up. Another one sticks out there, not exactly the same anyway. Another one here, like so. And texture. Like so. And then, so he's got like these sort of, what would you call them? I don't know, like a beard or something. Like just sort of hairy, spiky section just coming out here. So you just draw this all around. It kind of goes back into his jaw, sort of here somewhere. And these could have texture lines and things on them. So, and something similar over here. Just add. Doesn't have to be the same on both sides because hair moves around and stuff, so. Roughly like that. Right, so now he has this sort of real snaking body that like wraps around here, goes back around and up, around and down, so right, so it's got a couple of sections to it, right? So let's see, so we'll just come out from here first, right? We'll just bring this around. So here we meet an arm, so there's a gap. Right, so there. Right, so this is pretty complicated. So, okay. So this comes into here. And then the arm on the other side is there, right? So, and there's like scales on his back, and he's got 4 arms. Okay, this is pretty crazy. So there's only one way to do it. So underneath, right? So that's like the start of the first section, right? And then we go bumping around this way. So following this line, okay? So these lines join a red line that's in here, but we'll just sort of sketch in where they are first. And that one joins down to there, right? So then there's a line that joins all these. So it comes around into here. So it's like a red skin line or texture line. I'll just do it in black, but this line is actually red. So if you're sketching it with pencil or something, you know, just be aware that that line is a red line. So then these come up into here. I'll leave his arms for the minute and we'll just try and get the rest of this body done. Right. So then out from here, so we have green that goes this way. So it like twists and spirals and all this kind of stuff. So this goes this way. How far out does this go? Pretty far, I think. Look at this. Down to here, and there's all spikes on his back. That's what this line becomes. Okay, so that's general sort of shape so far, and then spikes on his back, and then there's another green line kind of there. Okay, and this is like higher up than this one because there's like spikes all here, so it goes like wraps around. Right, so then this sort of bumping, so we have another start of a red line here, right? So this red line will go up, around, and down into here somewhere, but we'll just do these bumping. Right, and this will eventually kind of wrap around in here, and they'll get smaller. Right, yeah, and then this becomes the red line. Right, so then that red line then keeps going. Around to about here. And then we just bring that up to meet it. There, okay. Right, so we've got like all dragon scales here, but like say the other side of this greenness I'm gonna guess, right, will come out here somewhere. Go into his shoulder. So there's like a shoulder sticking out here. And a shoulder sticking out there. So he's got arms here. So there's another section of green, and then there's all spikes on his back as well, so we can't forget them really. So this comes around here, and this is like there's a line for all spikes on his back as well. So then where does this line go? So then we go into there, and this is like an arm or an elbow or something like here. I think it is, yeah. Okay, this is difficult. So this curves out down to there. This is like his other elbow, like his shoulder, arm sticking out here. And this comes down like so to like a claw area. Like this is his other shoulder. Like that. Right, so we're just drawing the claws. We'll just do this hand first, just so we get something done and we feel like we're making progress. I should have just done his face. Zoomed in on the face and just done that. That would have been much easier. But hey, we've started and here we are. We're not going to give up, are we? No. So like a claw sort of here. Like that. I know hands are complicated and claws and knuckles are complicated as well. And there's not much I can say really. You just draws it as you sees it. Okay, and then we have a bumpy sort of cushiony section under here, like this sort of stuff again. And another red line coming across out from the shoulder. So it's like out from here. So this is like the start of it, and then it'll go up to there. And then like so. Now he does have spikes going all up and down these. And we'll probably do them last. We'll just try and get the general shape of it first. Then we have another one that goes somewhere. So it goes, imagine it keeps going out here. And then he has a hand there. So I guess we got to draw this arm in, right? So we'll do it, right? We'll get the finger. So we got like finger here, spike, you know, and if you go over any lines, you can just erase them. Line here. Next one comes out this way, down, spike. There. So, and then we got like the bottom of his hand or something here. And then his thumb. Spike on the end. Up, round, into there. So, and then his arm comes out here. And there's a bicep, and then his shoulder goes into there. And then elbow, tricep, roughly like that, and then I'll just erase the lines that we shouldn't see inside here. Right, so then his other arm, so his other shoulder sticks out here, lines there, arm comes out this way, bicep kind of there. Right, so like his bicep, and then his forearm comes out here. Elbow, forearm to there. And then another claw, right? So bottom of his hand bumps around like that. And then the next one, thumb there. So I know hands are tricky. Hip pause a lot. Like so. And then we have 3 more claws coming around. He's doing this kind of thing, okay? And he only has 4 fingers, so it goes up like this. And then we have that. It's there. Another spiking claw. So like this. Right, so we have the bottom now, this part. So it'll go just underneath his hand here, the red line, and then we have the soft underbelly of the dragon coming out here. Right, like so, and then it comes out from his arm here. Curves around that way. And then, so this goes a soft underbelly, right? So it goes in here, so it goes all the way around, and it becomes soft flesh section. These cushions, these bumps, curved lines, all the way around up to here, because this is green at first, green scales. See, because he twists and turns, so it's all meshes sort of together, so it's kind of tricky to figure out, but we can do it. There, right? And then we have that red line goes down to there. Like so, and then underbelly, 2, 3, and then it becomes red line at first, and then the green line into here, right? So his back and spine and stuff there. And this is kind of colored. So this is like green here, and then this red line will go from here. So the red line that joins the underbelly to the scales, right? That's that line. And then these. Okay, getting there now. So then, other one that way, kind of gets a little bit easier now. There. And then this has underbelly. To there. And then green line. Comes out there. Red line comes out there, and then we have underbelly here. I'm not going the whole way down there because he's got spikes on his back, so we won't see some of those. So you'll see what I mean now in a few minutes. There's spikes here as well. We'll go the whole way there. And then wraps around here. And then we have some underbelly. So like a red line here as well. I'm calling that the red line because it's red in color on Shenron's body. I'm just drawing it black because just so we can see. I'm not color red afterwards. I think I said that already. And then this goes, we've got like another section here, and then goes up this way, comes out here, down that way. Right, so that's like there's another little section here coming down just off the bottom of the page, right? But he's got all these spikes and stuff along his back, so we got to do them. Okay, so I'll just go. So you can just kind of do them like bumping sort of. If we need to go over any, we can. And they can have texture on them. If you erase, you can erase any lines you draw over that you shouldn't see. Okay. So like another one in here, just underneath his hair. Goes down here as well, and then you can see some here. A little small. Then we keep going. So, and it'll go like down this center line of his spike of his like back here, right? So they go into here. They have like edge lines on them, right? So it's like all texture going up like so, and they kind of go down into here. And when you go over any sections, you can just erase. Dragon, rock the dragon. I always love that opening. Right, so and texture like so, and then we sort of go up this way then, right? So it'll go like up here. Right, we'll just give an extra sort of texture and just going along his spine there like that. Right, and then there's more spikes going this way. Coming along here. So this is like torture now because we have to draw so many of these. But we'll do it. We'll go. So we'll just like this, and then there's some on this part of his back here. Some up here as well. So this is like a soft underbelly part here as well. A red line going that way. And then we just bring those around. So this is probably confusing. I hope I'm helping someone out there. Because even I'm confused right now. This is it's quite a detailed image of Shenron. And if I'd known that, I should have known better. I should have known. But anyway, sometimes it's fun to challenge yourself, huh? We'll go this way as well. This goes down. It's back like that. So you have texture. Like so. There. Oh yeah, and up here as well. So there's like spines that start here. They go out this way. Kind of like shark fins, and this and this. We just keep going. I'm sorry now I'm not like giving more detailed instructions, but there's no real thing to say. It's just draw lots of detail. The end. Step 1, draw Shenron's head. Step 2, draw Shenron's body. This is crazy. I didn't realize Shenron was this detailed. Right, is that all the spikes? Is it there? Maybe there's some like that. Spike around. You know, and of course, if you go over any lines from his body, just you can erase. Right, and then just the tail, I think, and then we're done. Oh, thank God. Oh yeah, and then his like big long whiskers. But we'll do his tail, right? So we'll just bring this down this way, and it kind of goes to a point out here, and then this comes down to there, right? And then this will have lots of these spiking things, and they kind of get a bit bigger as we go out here. It comes to a point there, and then they will come around like so, and you know, texture and stuff like that. Maybe some soft underbelly stuff. Right, and so just make sure that I'm not missing. Where does that go? Up around here, down. Oh yeah, here. So this comes up around here. So you should see. Comes out. Bring it this way. And then we'll do soft underbelly. Then red line down that way. Right, and then the last thing we need to do is whiskers. So I'm just going to go for it, right? So I'm just going to go starting here, coming out from here, and you just draw this coming across. Like that. And then the other side comes out from here. And of course, if we can erase any lines that we go over, I will do that afterwards. I'll just, miracle of technology. Right, so anything inside there you just erase. And then we do the same thing around here. This will go to there, and then we'll bring it back. Okay, that's it. That's how to draw the very complicated version of Shenron. If you want to see an easier one, maybe just like his head or something, I'll do that. But I hope it was helpful. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye.